Hello everyone, my name is Snail and I am here to give you the multiple reasons why I strongly dislike Batman vs Superman and I am extremely against it. So, first things first, before we start off with the conversation about the movie, I just wanted to say that the editing in this video is not going to be very good. I have just started editing and I'm still a beginner, so I'm sorry for the crappy effects and stuff like that. I will get better as time progresses. Anyway, let's get started. So, obviously, as the title has stated, I strongly dislike this movie for many reasons which I am about to explain. Oh boy, where do I start? Well, I guess we'll just start at the beginning of a movie, or just start with the basics. We'll start off with things that I like. The acting in the movie is so good. Like, most of the actors actually do a great job. Jeremy Irons as Alfred is amazing. Ben Affleck is like one of the best Batman we've had. He looks like Bruce Wayne and sounds and looks like Batman. It's great. What else is there? There's Henry Cavill and Amy Adams do okay as Lois Lane and Superman. Not the best, but they're still okay. The only one that obviously you probably know by now isn't very good is Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. Oh, sorry, Lex Jr. So, because of his overacting, and he tries to have like a very odd tone. It's very strange. The action in this movie is also fantastic. Besides maybe the fact that Batman is killing people left and right in this movie, from the nightmare scenes where he's snapping people's necks to blowing people up with the Batmobile. Are you kidding me? Anyway, besides that, it's good besides the last action scene in the film. The big fight between uh, Doomsday, Superman, Wonder Woman, all of them. It looks really fake and very, like, strange. And maybe not extremely fake. The CG just isn't top notch there. It's very, like, muggy, and Doomsday looks awful anyway. So, yes. Now, that's basically all of the good things I could say about this movie. Honestly, this movie just has so many issues, I can't even, I don't even know what to say about it. Let's just start off with the inconsistent plot and the very sloppy storytelling. The first part of this movie is kind of like a political type of movie with like the controversy about Superman and all this stuff, and it's actually kind of good. It's kind of decent. It's not awful there. But then it gets very sloppy when we get to Batman. First things first, we don't even really know, like, there's things like, we understand that Batman hates Superman, but they keep trying to, like, drill it in, like, that Batman hates Superman, this is why. Just know that. It's like, we're not dumb. We understand Batman hates Superman. Also, what's up with the random nightmare scenes? Honestly, this, like, out of nowhere, it's just like we randomly see, like, what looks like a man bat, but it's not. It's just like a giant bat when he's looking at his parents' gravestone. And then they show freaking the nightmare scene, obviously, which was in the trailer and everything, and they've, for some reason, advertised a bunch. Why would that doesn't need to be there. It's just to show that Batman hates Superman, and this is what he thinks he's going to do to him if they fight or something like that. And he's snapping necks in that scene. It's just very weird. Doesn't really need to be in the movie. And then immediately after, for some reason, they show the Flash telling him that Lois Lane is the key. I mean, I guess I understand, but nobody that is a casual movie watcher and doesn't follow comics is going to know what the heck is even going on in that scene. Like, it's just this random blur of lightning telling him, Lois Lane is the key. Just remember that. Okay, bye. It's like, what's even the point? There's so many useless scenes in this movie that don't need to be there, and they're just there, and they just cut away from something that's actually interesting. And it's like, Why? And then they try to force Lois Lane to being like worth it in this movie. They try to make her do something that's actually important when anyway she's just the damsel in distress, a very annoying damsel in distress at that. It's just like, why do you have to drill in her performance? It's so disappointing too, because I had such high hopes for this movie. I think everybody did. Everybody was extremely excited for this movie. Who doesn't want to see Batman versus Superman? Honestly, I don't know one person who wouldn't think of, hey, you know what would be awesome? Watch Batman and Superman fight live action style on screen. Yet it's reduced to 8 minutes. 8 minutes of one action scene that's resolved by them having their mother's names exactly the same. That's so stupid. Honestly, like, why is that the resolution to it? That is so dumb. And then, like, why would they end up just showing, why did they have to cram in the death of Superman in this movie? It was literally just so they could kill him, and they don't even follow through with the movie. They don't even follow through with it. They literally just end it. They kill him off, then they tease us, oh, he's actually alive because the dust speckles came off the top of his thing. Well, what was the point? At least with the death of Superman, they kind of like had it added an edge to it. It's like, okay, kind of came out of nowhere, but cool, I guess. He's dead now. And when I was seeing that scene, what was going through my mind was, how are they going to bring him back? Because it's so obvious. You can't have the Justice League without Superman. That is almost impossible. And then, my least favorite part about this movie, or the most annoying part at least, is the fact that we see the cameos of the Justice League through a freaking email. You have to be kidding me. That's so dumb. And then 3 of the scenes are stupid that they show of the characters. Flash saves a convenience store. Okay, thanks. We just barely got to see him. Oh, Aquaman just awkwardly comes out of the water and looks at the camera and then zooms away. Okay, thanks for telling us. And then the only good one was Cyborg, because that actually showed something about him, instead of just showing him, oh, hey, yeah, we're gonna have Cyborg in this movie, just thought we'd tell you. It's like, it's so dumb. And it sucks, because there's some really good things in this movie. Like I've already stated, the acting, and I forgot to mention Gal Gadot is very good as Wonder Woman. She's also a great part of this movie when she's fighting, and she's actually interesting, but they don't focus enough on her. This movie, instead of being called Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice, it should have either just been called Dawn of Justice or Justice League Setup Movie. Honestly. And that is why I strongly dislike this movie. For all of those reasons. From inconsistent plot lines, to ruining the death of Superman, to Batman vs. Superman storyline. It's just, this movie was extremely disappointing. And if I were to give it a rating, I would give it a 3 out of 10. The only thing that's keeping it up is the acting in this movie, and most of the action scenes, besides that final action scene with that extremely fake Doomsday. And so, yes, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.